Hello everyone, I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Welcome to not only a brand new week, but also welcome to October, and also welcome to the end of the week. There's a lot of welcomes today. Starting off, we're here at the house. There's a few things that I want to show off pertaining to the house, and the beginning of it is actually in here. As you can see, got a few new things put together. Got this nice little cat tower. I don't own a cat, and I also don't have a cat in my village, but we'll just assume that the hamster uses it. Yeah, the hamster, yeah, I mean, when you think about it, a hamster should be able to climb up through all this stuff. I mean, it's got rope. It can climb. But anyways, in this room, I also got a new plant. I got this little cedar plant, and also right here, this is the Ring Con from Ring Fit Adventure. Thanks to a new update that came out here in October, there's a few new changes that are going to be happening. And, thanks to the update as well, Nintendo gave out a little gift, that being the Ring Con. So I decided to put it next to the Switch here in the living room. The next update that I want to show off is the kitchen. I've been making quite an effort to make the kitchen look as nice as possible, and I think it's coming out pretty good. So, actually got this nice little kitchenette, got some dishes, got this little bar stool, this bar stand. I had it pulled out at one point, but I just kind of liked having it here as like an extra space for the microwave and toaster. Got myself an oven with some good old pan-fried pizza there. I'm someone who, well, I don't cook that often. I cook most of my meals. I'm pretty basic, and pizza is something that I often make a lot of. Then also decided to get this nice clock that is a part of the same furniture set as this little bar stand. And that's about it. The next update that I want to talk about actually pertains to the big update that came out for Animal Crossing New Horizons for the month of October. If you look in the top left corner of the screen, there's a certain picture frame up there. That's a part of a gift that Nintendo gave out. That is a portrait of the character named Jack. Jack is a seasonal character that only shows up on Halloween, that being October 31st. And thanks to the October update, there's a ton of new features that we have that pertain to the spooky times of the year that we are a part of. Okay, I'm going to admit something right here that I'm sure everyone is not going to be surprised about. I'm a wuss. I am someone who I don't appreciate horror and all that stuff just because it scares me too much. And, like, I have friends who are big into horror, and, like, I try to enjoy it with them just because they're excited about it. But it's not something I indulge in on my own. Occasionally, I'll get a horror itch, but it won't last very long. And usually my horror itch consists of watching really, really bad horror movies because I know they're not scary, they're just bad. But the first update is this right here. There's some new plants that we can, well, plant. These are pumpkins. I've decided to get 10 pumpkins planted, and while I don't 100% know if they're actually going to grow over here, I'm kind of testing it out. Pumpkins are interesting. When you plant a pumpkin seed, you actually won't know what color you get. There are 4 different types of colors. The most common colors you can get for pumpkins are the orange ones, but there are some uncommon colors such as yellow and white. The rarest color is green, so pretty much whenever you plant a pumpkin, you have one of those options. It's not guaranteed. You can't just pick certain seedlings that will give you specific colors. It's literally random chance. So when you plant a pumpkin, just know it may not be the color that you're looking out for. But besides that, there's not really anything else that I want to talk about in terms of updates on the island itself. There's not really anything that has changed, aside from one thing. And that has to do with Nook's Cranny. You saw that during the fall, Nook's Cranny changed their little decorations outside. Same thing has applied for Halloween. They've now gotten some Halloween decorations. And if we go inside, there's some new things we can buy. Over here on the left, we're going to have various Halloween-themed decorations that we can buy every single day. But the big thing is, if we go over here, in the cabinet, there's candy. You can only buy one piece of candy per day, and this is actually going to be very, very important for an event happening later on at the end of the month. I guess you won't be able to know what it is until then. We all know what it is. It's Halloween. Shut up. But yeah, you can buy candy here, and again, you can only buy it once per day. So if you want to take advantage of everything that's going to happen on Halloween, make sure to buy candy every single day. The next update I want to talk about is over here at the Nook stop. We actually have new things that we can buy with our Nook miles. We now have new body paint costume tips as new eye colors. They're both 2,400 points, and I think I'm going to buy both of them. With these new items from the Nook stop, we actually have the ability to change our skin color to 4 different ones. We now have Vampire White, we have Zombie Green, Blue. I honestly don't really know what type of horror-themed monster that would be blue, I guess. I don't know much about monsters, so... And then we got Purple. Additionally, we have new eye colors. We now have Red. I actually think... Is Red the only... I think Red and maybe... So, I think all the bottom ones are new. So now we have Yellow, Pink, Orange, Red. I already talked about Red, and ooh... I like that color of blue. I really do. I like that color of blue a lot. Ah, okay. Well, I'm probably not going to use it in real life because I don't have that color of eye. I have more of the hazel colored eyes. But, yeah, these are our new options. Don't think I'm going to be using them quite yet, but more than likely in the future. Once it hits the, Halloween times, I'll make sure to use it for my costume. And also, something I should mention, I guess I'll go into my wardrobe so you can kind of get an idea of things. Over at the Able Sisters, they're now starting to sell, not necessarily Halloween costumes, but I guess special themed costumes that you could use as a Halloween costume. I haven't bought any yet just because I already got some ideas. You know, I've got the sushi costume. Got some other things. I do have an idea for a costume. Actually, I have 2 ideas, and I think I should be able to pull them off. I should be able to. I'm not entirely sure, but that's about it in terms of the Halloween updates that we can do right now. There are some other things. For example, there are some new furniture that you can get and craft with the new pumpkins. In fact, I'm not entirely sure if I have any on hand. Don't think I do. But, of course, now that we have new crafting materials, that being the pumpkins, there are new crafting recipes that you can create using the pumpkins and such. Now, of course, because it's Saturday, it's the end of the week, that means we have to end off the week with a KK Slider song. It's only natural. And for this week, I've got a certain song that I want KK to play. I want KK to play a song named specifically after me. Okay, I can't make that joke. Honest to God, I've been at the point where I'm trying to pinpoint exactly which KK Slider songs I'm missing, so that way I know which ones to pick at the end of every week. And, I've been going in alphabetical order, but I decided to kind of go out of order for this week, and I saw a song called KK Blues, and I was like, wait, how do I not have this song? Like, it's perfect. I'm actually kind of a fan of jazz and blues. It's not my all-time favorite genre of music, but it's actually something that I've been listening to a lot lately. And of course, haha, it's named KK Blues, and my YouTube name is Blues, so it's funny, but I legitimately like this genre, and I was kind of surprised that I didn't have the song, so we'll end up the week with some nice blues tunes. Oh my god, that's actually a pun, because he's a dog, and Blues Tunes is like Blues Clues. That was too perfect.
No. me now me oh now me oh que me oh na oh me na oh me oh now me oh now me now me que oh na me now oh na me now oh na me que me oh me now que me oh me oh 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 now me que oh me que now me oh me oh que now me oh now me oh me oh na oh me na oh me oh now me oh now me now me na me que